The Cash Cup today was absolutely insane. We finally saw a team dethrone Cold and Peterbot, and they might be the new best duo in the world right now. We have so much to talk about in today's video. Real quick before the video starts though, please subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, as we are trying to hit 75,000 subs by the end of October. So if you want me to reach that goal, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Use code Kdog in the Fortnite item shop if you guys want to support me even more. Without further ado though, let's get straight into today's video. Okay, so we have to start with the NA Cash Cup, and let me just say this tournament was actually so entertaining. There was so much different crazy things that were happening. If we just look at the leaderboard, in first place is actually Boltz and Rapid on 375 points in 6 games, winning one of them, having an average elims of 5.3 and an average placement of 3.3 in a Cash Cup finals with only 1 win is such insane consistency. We have to look at their match history. It is a 6 elimination 4th, a 8 elimination 2nd, 4 elimination 2nd, 5 elimination 4th, 1 elimination 7th, and an 8 elimination win. This team is on an absolute different level right now. That is now back to back duo Cash Cup wins for Boltz and Rapid if you include the opens as well. And you also have to throw in the fact that Boltz has won like 2 of the reload cups as well. So he is statistically one of the best duos players this season so far. Obviously though, in second place is Cold and Peterbot on 370 points in 6 games, being able to win 2 of them, having an average elims of 8.8 and an average placement of 11. The difference in points between Rapid and Boltz, Cold and Peterbot, and then third place and beyond is literally such a crazy difference. These teams are literally on a different level than anybody else right now, and I cannot wait to see how this translates into trios. If we look at Peterbot's match history, it was a 3 elimination 13th, 0 elimination 47th because they died off spawn, then a 15 elimination win, 14 elimination win, 12 elimination 2nd, and a 9 elimination 3rd. This team was absolutely fragging out. You do have to take into account though that in their 12 elimination 2nd, Cold actually crashed when they were on high ground in like the final 2v2, which led them to lose the game. And that victory royale would have been plus 9 points to propel them into the win. But obviously you can't really guarantee that any team is going to win. So I'm still going to give the credit to Boltz and Rapid for their very deserved win. If you guys watched my prediction video yesterday, you guys would have saw that I did have Peterbot and Cold getting first place, but my second place team was Boltz and Rapid, so I'm not too upset at my predictions. Let me know in the comment section down below how you guys actually did for your overall predictions. Those are like the only 2 teams I really predicted even close to right though. Third place is actually Queasy and Dukes. Now shout out to Queasy for finding a way to finish top 3 in an NA Cash Cup from EU ping. That is just absolutely insane. 4th place was Herc, 5th place was Agers and Ritual, 6th place was Darts, 7th was Reet, 8th was Muzz, Cooper and Spinks finished in 9th, and then Clicks and Rise actually finished in 10th. Now this team started off the tournament very strong. They just were not able to finish well. If we look at their match history, it was an 8 elimination win, a 3 elimination 8th, and then things started to go a little bit rough for them. They got a 1 elimination 27th, a 0 elimination 32nd, then they got a 10 elimination 6th, and then the very last game they ended up getting W keyed in mid game and finished with a 0 elimination 34th. So not the best tournament, not the worst tournament for Clicks here. At least he didn't finish in 4th place. We did still have obviously a lot of other big name teams though, like Batman Booga and Miro in 12th place. I'm very curious if they are actually going to be trying out together in trios with Batman Booga, Miro, and Cooper. I think that would be a very fun team to watch. Booga and Aviv finished in 13th place, and then a team that is honestly kind of just really unfortunate of Acorn and Pollo finishing in 26, only getting 90 points in 6 games. Their averages is only 1.1 elims per game and a 25 average placement. Really rough tournament from them this week as well as last week. Hopefully they are able to step it up though and perform highly in the Trio Cash Cup tomorrow. I honestly couldn't even tell you what exactly went wrong for this duo. There was just nothing that was really going their way today, and they only had like 1 good game. Bucky and Cam finished in 35th place. It also looks like Bucky is going to be playing with Cam for trios, so hopefully that does end up going well for them. You guys all know Bucky is entering his 9th prime now, and trios is his game mode, so hopefully we see a comeback for Bucky in trios now. We did also get some interesting news on Clicks' trio situation today. He did say a couple of different like confusing things that I'm not 100% sure who he's actually going to end up playing with, because if you were watching his stream earlier, he was playing trio scrims with Boltz and Rapid, and they ended up getting first in one of the games they played and then second in the other. But then also Clicks was telling Rise that he'll see him tomorrow, so I don't know if he means he's going to be playing the first Trio Cash Cup with Rise and then Boltz and Rapid in the future. I'm not 100% sure what is actually going on with Clicks' whole trio situation. I guess guess we will just have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. Let me know in the comment section down below though, which duo you actually think is better between Boltz and Rapid and Peterbot and Cold. Let's move on to EU now though. Now, EU was actually won by a tiebreaker between Pix and Demas and Swizzy and Vania. They both finished on 267 points. They both finished with 1 win. So it came down to average elims, and Pix and Demas got 5.83 average elims compared to Swizzy and Vania's 4.5. So that ended up propelling them and giving them the win for the Duo Cash Cup finals. Honestly, a pretty crazy ending to this tournament. In third place was actually Seti and Cammy on 231 points, being able to win one of these 6 games. They only had an average elims of 2, so they are definitely the placement warriors of this tournament. Still being able to place in the top 3 though, only getting an average elims of 2 every game is still pretty impressive though. King and Malibuca finished in 4th, and then a team in 5th. This might come as a pleasant surprise to some of you guys. It was actually Marius and Tagino. Obviously Marius is going to be Mongol and Mr. Savage's trio, so it's awesome to see him popping off before the first trio cash cup start tomorrow. Or I mean, hey, they literally could be starting today as whenever you're watching this video. 6th place was Walks, 7th place was Vexy, 8th was iDrop, 9th was Kiro, and then rounding out the top 10 was Belusi. We did obviously have some other big name teams though placing in this tournament, as well as an NA team of Rise and Chimp finish in 15th place on 154 points in 6 games. We had Vadil and Noah Riley finish in 24th. Tayson and Mustache finished in 27th, unfortunately. Chap and Vino finished in 28th. So it wasn't like the best tournament all around for some of the other big name teams in this tournament. Shout out to Pix and Demas though. They've seemed like they kind of came out of nowhere recently and have really been dominating a lot of the tournaments they've been playing in. Let's go over the final stats for the EU Cash Cup though, and for damage dealt, 10th place was Jew, 9th place was actually Thomas HD, 8th place was Chari, 7th was Ferdoxy, 6th was Vania, 5th was Swizzy, 4th was Seti, 3rd was Marius, 2nd was Demas, and then 1st was Walks. Something a little surprising to me here is, like I said earlier, with the average of 2 elims a game, Seti still finished in 4th place. He has to be like an insane surge getter. If you look at the final stats just in general, the most storm time was Ping, the most distance was Malibuca, farmed was Jew, builds was Vexy, damage ratio was Scroll at 1.9, Demas got 20 elims, and then Walks obviously finished with the most damage. I don't know about you guys, but I just can't wait until Trio Cash Cups tomorrow. I hope the hype is real for you guys as much as it is for me. Remember, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, turn on notifications so you don't miss the first Trio Cash Cup videos that I make tomorrow. Use code Kdog in the Fortnite item shop if you guys want to support me even more. Follow me on my Twitter at Kdog to keep up to date with everything to do with Fortnite competitive. YouTube says you enjoy one of the 2 videos on the screen right now, so go check them out if you guys haven't already. Thank God for another day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.